Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to another Atosi video. This is TikToker facing 9 years prison after pleading guilty for a prank. And the pranks are in quotes because whatever dumb stuff he does is not a prank. Is kind of weird. It's kind of awkward. And yeah, hopefully he gets locked up so he learns a lesson not to be dumb and like messing with random innocent people and trying to poison them with spraying bug spray on the food, and also just like showing up at their job doing dumb stuff. Yeah, hopefully he gets the 9 years or something so that he learns his lesson, and hopefully he does learn a lesson and doesn't do dumb stuff when he's released. But yeah, let's see what happens, and please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
Things have gotten so much worse for the TikToker who poisoned food at Walmart for prank.
Turn it down a little bit.
Guilty to 2 felony counts of adding poison and harmful substances to food, 1 misdemeanor count of endangerment, and 1 misdemeanor count of criminal damage.
He got new glasses. And he's also dumb because he just recorded all the evidence that could be used against him in court. So good for him though, so that people can see.
So bad on the internet that he destroyed his life for it, and unfortunately there's now many cases of this, so he's not even unique. He's just another moron headed to prison. But it's been at least 4 months since we've had our last update on this guy, and next month it'll be 1 year since I first started covering this dude, so there's a lot that's unfolded. So I mean, if you're lucky enough to not know who I'm talking about today, I'm sorry for taking out your bliss,
unfortunately, I know
sometimes ignorance truly is bliss. But this is Charles Smith, also known as the social media creator Wolfie Coletti, a Arizonan TikToker who went viral last year for basically being a public nuisance and just an all-around absolute scumbag. Wolfie decided that being a functioning member of society just wasn't for him, so he became a self-proclaimed real-life villain and started recording TikTok content at the expense of
he looks like
ruining their days for views.
Type of person that would do this.
Videos, his content was essentially barely monetizable all the way up until the last few months before he was arrested. I think right before he was arrested, he was making a couple $1,000
some people they just look annoying. Like, hey, I was interrupted by an ad, but what I was saying is, like, he looks like you know how when you look at someone you can just kind of tell, like, oh, they look like they would do something bad. Like, even like walking down the street or at a store or something, like you see kids, and some kids, they just look bad. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes you just look at someone like, dang, you know, they up to no good. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward through his videos because I don't want to be annoyed. Like, we already know he's annoying. I don't need that evidence.
I mean, there's nothing like destroying what could possibly be this man's only set of clothes for some attention online. And the whole ongoing theme of this guy is he always picks on the least economically fortunate, as his normal targets are either fast food workers, retail workers, laundromat customers, or dollar store customers. This could be because he's just trying to pick out people who won't sue him. But you reap what you sow, and eventually, if you're a scumbag, it'll catch up to you. As sadly, what you just saw is far from his worst video. One of the videos that made him somewhat infamous is him dumping a bag of ice into a fryer while they were in business.
Hey, he has nothing else to do in his life. How do you wake up one day and like, oh, I want to do this? Dumb.
And in case you didn't know, this is what happens when you put way less ice into a frying machine. And of course, this happened at a Popeyes as well.
He showed these videos already, so I want to know the updates.
I mean, hey, that was pretty much best case scenario right there, and that was with way less ice. So it's safe to say you don't need to be a rocket scientist to realize how bad this could have gone. There is no way they didn't have to shut down the kitchen after Wolfie did that. Because I did go on and find another video where they put roughly the same amount of ice as Wolfie put into the fryer, and here...
Alright, also, who's cleaning that up?
That happened. And I mean, this is honestly best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you burn the whole building down. Then you have videos like this.
Hey, what's the updates with him?
videos of himself committing attempted battery with a cake.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of
Battery
clips.
with a cake.
Okay, so update.
Food poisoning incident that finally got the authorities to take some real action against him. That
Okay.
was the video that immediately got him arrested by Mesa police in December of last year, as he turned himself in and admitted to the crime without any hesitation. Because, well, you know, when you record and post your crimes online, you are the star witness against yourself. When you film yourself committing a felony, upload it for the whole world to see, and then brag about it, there's no question about whether you did it or not. You're just making the prosecutor's job extremely easy, and your defense nearly impossible. So the Maricopa County Attorney's Office later indicted him on multiple charges, including introducing poison, criminal damage, endangerment, and theft. And after he was arrested, it was only a matter of time until they started digging into his past videos to throw extra charges on him. Because along with the 4 other charges, a third-degree burglar charge was also added related to an incident at a Bosa donut shop.
Have your name and date of birth?
Charles Smith.
In an MCSO orange jumpsuit, Charles Smith, who goes by Wolfie Coletti on social media, was in court for the second time in just a few days. Already arrested in Mesa over the weekend, where police say he took this can of bug and flea killer off the shelf at a Walmart and sprayed the pesticide on produce that was on sale for anyone to buy, all while filming the action himself. The 27-year-old told officers he's a self-proclaimed troll and that he makes up to $10,000 a month posting those videos on social media. The court paperwork for the latest arrest is sealed, but as part of his release conditions, the judge told Smith he is not allowed to be on any social media, and he's not allowed to set foot inside any Bosa donut shop.
I mean, by the way, this guy is 28 years old. Dude has a fully developed prefrontal cortex, yet for some reason is spraying
maybe not him,
which is a cockroach exterminator on food. Is risking killing someone worth social media attention? Apparently, he thought so. But last year,
if he has friends, I wonder what they think, and also I wonder what his family members think. They're probably like, "Are you dumb or are you dumb?" Like, what would you tell your family member if they're doing this? Oh no, they could be dumb too. Maybe they saw the money he was making and they're like, "Oh,
been moving through the legal system since then." His initial pretrial conference was originally scheduled for April 30th.
Hopefully someone in his family has some sense.
Entry in the case activity pushed it earlier to April 3rd, 2025. And this is where things actually kind of get interesting, because a plea agreement was filed for 3 of his cases in Maricopa County on April 22nd. And Wolfie was initially set to adult probation, but 2 days later, there was a change in his plea. And now he's officially pleaded guilty to the video where he sprayed Raid on the produce. The articles are reporting that he pleaded guilty to 2 felony accounts of adding poison or other harmful substances to food, 1 misdemeanor count of endangerment, and 1 misdemeanor count of criminal damage.
The man accused of filming himself spraying bug killer on Walmart produce has pled guilty to several charges. In December, Charles Smith recorded himself spraying the bug killer at a Mesa Walmart. He allegedly told investigators that he makes money filming videos of pranks. He'll be back in court on June 24th.
One important
thing to make it sound more dramatic.
Spraying bug exterminator on various food items is that Wolfie actually left the store for about 10 minutes. Then, finally, he returned and attempted to remove all the items he had sprayed. So he then placed all these contaminated items, or at least the items he thought were contaminated, into a shopping cart and moved it to the back of the store. But the damage was already done. It's not like removing specific items magically decontaminates the entire environment. The shelves, baskets,
he didn't pay for the bug spray, right?
Surrounding produce.
And he didn't pay.
This was a disaster waiting to happen.
For those produce that he moved.
Extremely lucky, and honestly, all of us are extremely lucky that no one else was harmed from this.
Dang, just wasting food, and he didn't pay for those, so shoplifting. Wait, while you're at it, just hop in the trash can with them. Like,
But also, according to the
Dumb.
court documents, it was unknown if he managed to collect all the contaminated items, and Walmart had to remove the remaining produce valued at $931. Here in AZ Central, it says the time between the defendant sprayed the items to when he placed them into the cart left plenty of time for customers to take the contaminated items and purchase them. So for 10 minutes, people could buy produce that he had sprayed with bug exterminator. Again, all for the attention on social media. I mean, this dude has been walking around like he's been invincible for so long now, and
What was
finally,
that?
it caught up with him. Because
Y'all see that? Something pop up on the screen?
could buy produce that he had sprayed with bug exterminator. Again, all for the attention on social media. I mean, this dude has been walking around like he's been invincible for
Oh,
so long now,
I
and
see.
finally it caught up with him because he fell into that trap of doing more and more insane stuff for content and views because he kept getting away with the last insane stunt. So without a doubt, there's a space for him in the Hall of Fame of internet morons, because this guy has successfully played himself and ruined his own life for a little bit of attention online. So now, Wolfie is scheduled to be sentenced on June 24th next month, and that's when we'll find out exactly how much time he'll be spending behind the bars. So if this video gets 50,000
oh wait.
likes, I'll
He'll
show up
go.
to the courthouse
Oh.
and cover the sentencing. And feel free to subscribe.
Okay, lock him up. But yeah, I don't understand people. I guess when they start seeing the money and start seeing the attention that they get online, maybe that takes over their brain, and then they lose all sense of being normal. Like, can we normalize being normal? I don't understand people. But anyway, that is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.